This stove is filled to over... A bottle of whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained...
A broken bottle of whiskey. However, the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for his sobriety. It would seem that the brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
There is blood on this paperweight. There is blood. A broken phial and blood near the neck.
What a strange smell. Phew. Chemical components, I think.
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck. The fingers have been...
His stomach is covered in scratches. Quite evidently, they weren't...
So, these wounds were not made by his... A piece of rope that was used to tie up... These burns are terrible.
This poor man was tied just below the knees.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet.
His feet have been burned.
My first impression is that he wears a size 9 shoe.
You? But what does it matter, Holmes? My God, Holmes, this...
A finger. Apparently it doesn't belong to the bishop.
How dreadful.
His forearms have been ripped. Pieces of skin have been torn off. What do you think, Watson?
I'd say that... You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
His mouth is covered in blood, and I can make out, my dear friend...
That's unbelievable. His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade.
Something is missing here.
Oh, yes? And what might that be?
His shoes. Watson, his shoes are missing. The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family.
I am missing... I need some... Impossible. Impossible. I am missing some information. Reverend, I'm missing something, and...
No, don't!
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary...
This metal rod is for fastening the chilies.
A whip?
No, it is a discipline for self-flag. It's a silice designed to... This very...
You have no right to search here.
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon the ground?
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Yes, if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend who was so impatient to call the police. That's not right. Stop. Strange but true. One of the crooks was wearing a different size 9. This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. A fragment of stone. Peculiar. That's not right. Stop. That's not right. That's not right. Perfect. We now know that there were 3 crooks. Therefore, we have 3 men who came in and left again, but one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have...
I cannot leave now.
You have no right to search here.
A surgical scalpel covered in blood. There isn't any doubt. The wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
I cannot leave.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange.
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
Perhaps we should listen to him, Holmes.
I cannot leave now.
You have no right to search here. You have no right to search.
Another promise, another scene, another a package like to keep us trapped in.